Don't make me think about it. That was some advice an executive I know shared with one of his direct reports. The executive was not being flippant. He was letting his more junior colleague know that he wanted him to come to him with well-thought-out plans of action. He was delegating decision-making to the subordinate and wanted this individual to pick up the ball and run with it. Such advice is the opposite of micromanagement. I call it the I trust you style of management, and it's something that every executive needs to instill in his or her people. Here are some guidelines. Spade the ground. Not every subordinate is ready to think and do for herself. They need to be competent in their job first and foremost. They need to be taught how the organization works, as well as its value proposition. Set clear expectations. Give a subordinate the freedom to experiment and come up with his or her own ways of doing things. Let him or her be creative in their approaches. Keep in the loop, not out of it. Execution requires the boss's involvement, if only to be informed. Let people know you will be checking, not because you distrust them, but because you want to know how things are going. This is especially critical with situations that change and the scope of a project which is evolving. Insist on a debrief session. Holding a lessons learned meeting after the first couple of assignments is really important. Let the direct reports share what they've experienced and how they would do things differently, if at all, the next time. An executive in charge needs to focus on big picture topics, and that's where he or she needs to apply time and reflection, as well as energy and enthusiasm. By permitting employees to think and do for themselves, prepares those employees for greater levels of responsibility.